What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. As you can see on the screen, I have improved my team a whole bunch. I just recorded an intro and I screwed up. I have my mic muted. It happens from time to time with this new audio interface I have. I constantly turning on and off different audio channels and sometimes I just forget to turn them off. Now, if you guys are enjoying the Road to Glory, drop a thumbs up on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel, and if you want to watch me do most of the grunt work, so to speak, on the Road to Glory, mixer.com/NepentheZ, link is down below. So this is the team that I picked up, guys. You are going to see in a second my packs from the League and Nation hybrids, where I packed one quite expensive player. You're also going to see the sales of Marcus Rashford, the sales of Ivan Perisic, Lo Celso, and a couple other players that I managed to sell on, which is how I managed to afford who I have. So obviously selling Rashford for 90,000 coins was quite nice. He was worth like 80k. I think we spoke about it already, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I got Pepe, guys. I picked up Pepe for 69,500 coins. He might not be one of those cards that stays this expensive, but because he's going to be a ones to watch on Friday, he's going to go out of packs. It's just natural that the price of this card is going to go up as it becomes rarer. So it's likely that I'll only use this card for a week or so and then sell it if it hits like 100, 110, 120k, just to improve the squad a bit more. And then we also bought Fabinho for 87,500 coins. And again, most of this coins was kind of like access from selling Rashford, Perisic, and a few others. You'll see that in just a second. This is what the team looks like right now. The way it's going to look in game is Kai Havertz is going to get subbed on for Neves, and Douglas Costa is going to get subbed on for Jota. I'm currently playing a 4-3-3. I've been like trying to figure out what I want, what I like, and this is the team. So it's two centre mids, the 4-3-3-3. It is two centre mids, right? Or is this the 4-3-3-3? Yeah, it's actually the two CDMs. So I want to be playing whatever the one is. That's the I played the 4-3-3, and that's where it was at. But I want to play this one, the 4-3-3-4, just so the midfield just sits up just a little bit more, pushes the attacker up a little bit more, and then the way that this is my custom tactics: pressure on heavy touch, no width and medium depth, and then balanced everywhere else. And as you can see here, the way now I've got Fabinho, I have to change it around. So we're going to have Bruno Fernandes is going to be my cam. Pepe is going to be my right wing, and Costa is going to be my left wing with Pukki up front, and then Ruben Neves is going to get swapped out for Kai Havertz. So Havertz and Fabinho in the midfield, both two just monsters. Obviously Havertz a little bit more attacking, Fabinho a little bit more defensive, and then in defense we've got Pepe, Rudiger, Aurier, and Tellez. So that's how the team is going to line up. In terms of what we do, I'm going to go stay central, getting behind, and stay forward for Pukki. And we're going to do stay back while attacking on Fabinho. Havertz and Fernandes, I want them to roam the field because I feel like it's super important to have your midfield involved in both phases of play, the attack and the defense this year. And then obviously Jota will be replaced by Costa. And I like to trigger the runs myself for the wingers. I do enjoy the two striker formations. I feel like for the way that I'm playing this game right now, having width and having the three midfielders is going to be far more important for me than having two strikers, because I've not conditioned my brain yet to hit through balls. Like, there's so many times where I can put a through ball, and by the time I see it, it's too late. And I'm thinking I need to just get myself in a position where I'm constantly just hitting that through ball without thinking about it, because by the time I thought about it, it's a no-go. One thing that I do want to do today, which I'll do off camera, is start putting chem styles on all the players. I don't really have that many coins left right now, 7,000 coins. So I want to start getting chem styles on these players. I'm not really going to go for shadows or hunters or anything like that, or any expensive ones. They're going to be chem styles that mostly boost the defensive stats or the midfield passing stats, and then for the attackers, the shooting stats. So for example, we put Deadeye on Bruno Fernandes. I need to convert him, however, which I don't know if I have a cam to centre mid card. That might cost me a fair few thousand. Yeah, I don't. So I'll do all of that off camera. Anyway, we are obviously 100 chemistry and 81 rated. And then we've got one more bonus sub, which will be either a Callejon or Malin. We've got some players left on the bench: Gomez, Asensio, Torreira. Gomez untradeable, otherwise I'd sell him. Costa is untradeable, otherwise I'd probably sell him as well. And then in terms of the club, I've got a whole bunch of players in the club. We still got that 88 Tony Kroos. We've got a couple of loan icons and a couple of loans in general. I'll use those for the first weekend in Foot Champs if I don't already have better replacements for them. And then we've got Berkey as kind of like a leftover player. And then Kepa untradeable, Costa untradeable, and then it goes down into my 83s already. So one thing that I do want to do is I want to be able to replace I want to be able to replace one of my subs, probably Costa, with the player of the month. Where's the SPCs these days? The player of the month, Martinez. The problem is right now at 100,000 coins. I like this card a lot, right? 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, great in-game stats. With a chem style applied on 10 chem, he's insane. But without it, he's just not good enough for the 100,000 coins. So we're not going to be taking that into consideration. In terms of the rewards, we're probably going to get rewards today as well, actually. So you might get the rewards thrown in here, which would be nice if we can get something good. And there's no Foot Champs on Friday, but obviously one to watches and stuff on Friday. Maybe I'll save my rewards for Friday for ones to watch. What do you guys reckon? I know I'm not really about saving things right now, but for the sake of one day, maybe it's not too big of a deal. I've got 1,000 points already for Foot Champs. I'm well into rank 1 here, but this is Division 7 rewards. I am going to take the tradable Division 7 rewards, Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack, which is the 24 players, and 2 Prime Mix Players Pack. So we're going to get 48 new players tomorrow. And I'm going to take the tradable ones because there are still so many 80s, 81s, and 82s that are extremely expensive, like Jean Felix, like Eder Militao, like Jamie Vardy, like Gabriel Jesus. There's so many of them that are so expensive still that if I hit one of those untradable, they're not really going to be in my team. And if they are, not for long. So I'd rather get the coins and improve the team for the players that I want, which was the aim for the Road to Glory this year. I'm nearly into Division 4. I'm working towards the Division 4. Obviously, we started in Division 7 way low. I've got already up to 1,060 skill rating, so I've got the rest of tonight to get us up to 1,250 skill rating. So hopefully I can be in Division 4 for next week and then push on towards Division 2 and Division 1 for the coming weeks after that. But yeah, this Road to Glory obviously not being first owner anymore, one of the main aims was to, instead of be stuck with players, was to like use players and buy players and improve the squads where and how I could. So I don't want to get stuck with untradables really this year. So I think it'll be a lot of tradable packs that I'm taking until my team's at a point where I need lots of coins. And at that point, players for SBCs will be probably a bit more viable. So I think already my team's pretty good. I do need to change a few things here or there. Like one of the sad things is for me to swap out NepentheZ for somebody that just starts. You know, for example, I would love to be able to start Havertz. I just can't. So for me to be able to swap them out, I've just got to wait for the right players at the right time to improve this squad. You know, Kevin De Bruyne in there, even on 8 chemistry, would be amazing. Who knows if/when we'll be able to pick up a player like that with Champions League in the game and stuff. Maybe we'll get some Champions League stuff soon. In terms of season objectives, I know a lot of people are asking where I'm at with season objectives. So season progress, we're nearly at level 10. We need 1,718 experience to get that ball. But the next best thing isn't all the way until level 14, which is 13,700 experience away. And that's only a premium mixed players pack. Lewandowski loan, I don't really care about. Or if we take Benzema loan, I don't care about. Mohamed Salah loan, again, maybe when Foot Champs comes out, we'll use him as a loan. And then again, it's level 17 and level 18 and level 20 where the packs start coming into play. So there's a lot of packs here. EA just needs to give us actually more ability to get XP, because once I do Oktoberfest, that's only worth 100 XP. We get that Bundesliga Premium Gold Pack, which is obviously all right, nothing major. And then the Oktoberfest kit, we can only get 1,500 more XP from friendlies. We can only get 1,500 more XP from squad battles and 1,500 more XP in total from play online. That's only like 4.5, about 5,000 or so XP available to me, other than milestones, which aren't XP based, they're reward based, right? So it gives you packs, not experience. So I've done all the foundation objectives. So I'm very close to already having all of the XP available to me, and we wouldn't even be close to doing anything. So I'm excited with that, because it means that EA have to have something up their sleeve to be able to for us to be able to get there, because otherwise, how on earth are we going to get to 100,000 XP if already, I know there's 44 days left, but if I'm already getting close to maxing out all of the season objectives, they simply got to give us some new stuff, right? They got to. So I'm really excited to see what they're going to add to the season objectives for us throughout the course of the year. I'm sure when ones to watches come out, there'll be some ones to watch season objectives. That should be a lot of fun. But what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to go and get some chem styles for this team, play around with the position modifiers and stuff, and get this team onto maximum chemistry. And then we're going to go and get into some gameplay and see if I can hopefully get myself up to rank Division 4. In terms of squad battles, I don't know if I'm going to play it this week. I just don't know if I could be bothered. Congrats to those that are able to sit there and do it. Like last week I did it because I knew I'd get top 100 anyway. Playing that many games again offline, it just drives me insane. I know I did it in a short period of time, just over Saturday and Sunday. But yeah, it's already Wednesday and I haven't played any games. I don't know how much I have in me to be bothered to go and do it. So I might go and get towards, I might just do it for Elite, right? Because Elite is nice and easy. 2 rare mega packs and how many coins? 30,000 coins. I'd be a fool not to take that at this stage in the game. So we'll probably do that over this weekend when there's no Foot Champs still. But as soon as Foot Champs comes in, it's very unlikely that I'm going to be playing offline. So that's where we're at with that, guys. So I'm going to go and get into some gameplay now. I will be right back. All right, guys, before we do get into some gameplay, I am going to collect and open my Division Rivals rewards. I was going to save them for ones to watches, but why? Let's just open them. If we get something good, we get something good. If it fails, it fails. We get a Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack, 2 Prime Mix Players Pack, and 80 qualification points. The qualification points, of course, pretty irrelevant. You'll notice I'm up to 56,000 coins. You're about to see how that happened. We get 2 Prime Mix Players Packs. Not really the best, but you never know, you know. It's all luck at the end of the day. If you get lucky, you get lucky, and we're not getting lucky out of this one. It's going to be a rare gold at best. No boards, but there's some good 82s. We don't get them. 2 bronze, 2 silver, 2 rare golds, and then 2 commons of each as well. Will always be good for somewhere down the line in FIFA. We get Prime Mix Players Pack number 2. Come on, EA. Let's get that. Let's get that big flare. Wait, was that it? No, it wasn't. So that's just a rare gold again. And then the Jumbo Premium Gold Players Pack. Now this one's all right because it's 24 players. We get Man City goalkeeper in there. 24 players with 7 rares. It's a pretty good pack. Obviously, there's lots of commons in here, but it's going to be good for just stacking the club up. But hopefully, we can get actually something nice out of it. It is a board. It's only a board, but it's a board. Spain, that's not a good start, is it? Centre mid, Napoli. It's, what's that, Fabian. He's only 83 rated. I was hoping for an 84 or an 85 there. But we do get a board. Is he worth anything? We get Demir Bay in there as well. So Fabian's worth like 1,500 coins, worth holding on to right now. Demir Bay under 2k, worth holding on to. Politano, only 2k. By the way, this looks like a good card. 4-star, 4-star. High medium work race, 80 stamina, really well-rounded dribbling, shooting, passing, and pace. He's like one of those cheap players that I think might be quite useful for you in the early stages. Rugani, nice and cheap as well. Eric Bailly, he's even cheap. I mean, I know he's slow now. Not slow, sorry. 76 pace. I know his defending's been like reduced a bit. Stamina, 65, but his physicals are super nice. His defending is good. A sentinel or a backbone or a powerhouse or something like that on him, he could all of a sudden be really, really nice. Naldo, Benedetto, another Naldo. Wait, we got two Naldos, both Brazilian centre backs. That's interesting. Although the 80 Naldo been crucified, hasn't he, this year? And then we've got just a whole bunch of common golds, no duplicates, which is nice. So that, as I say, guys, was my rewards. My team is looking like this right now. I went and changed a few bits and bobs. We've got Torreira back in the team, Fabinho, Pepe, Pukki, and Jota up front. And of course, Jota comes out for Douglas Costa or Jose Callejon, and then Havertz is used as a sub. I could even sell Havertz as well and get some coins back for him. He's up at like over 30k now. That would put me up towards like 90,000 coins. We've got a lot of good opportunities and a lot of good options, but I'm liking the team at the moment. I'm getting to that point already where I'm missing just big upgrades, and that's going to have to come in time, specifically when Champs comes. I am contemplating getting the Martinez SBC. I still think he's just too expensive at about 100,000 coins. So we'll wait to see what EA do over the next few days. But we're going to get into some packs and some gameplay right now, guys. So I will be right back. All right, guys. As we go into some gameplay, as I mentioned before. Well, not really gameplay right here, but as I mentioned before, sadly, I recorded like this whole section and I just had my mic muted. So we completed the League of Nation hybrid SBC in the advanced section. I sold Perisic, Rashford, Lo Celso, Anderson, Talisca, and a couple of others, and that put me up at 67,000 coins. Now, what I wanted to do was get Fabinho, and what I was talking about in the video here was hopefully we get some cool stuff out of these packs, so I can either afford Fabinho or get close enough to the point where I could just grind some games, get some match coins in, and be able to afford Fabinho. And the first pack comes in here, and it wasn't a board nor a walkout, and it comes through as you guys can obviously see right here. And there wasn't really too much good in this pack, but Aki is okay because he's worth a couple of thousand coins, so that was nice. I checked in Sua. Obviously, last year he was worth a bomb. This year he's in Spain too, so no League SBC for them. And then a few of the bronzes had a little bit of value here or there, and the rest of it went into the club. We then opened the Premium Gold Players pack, a 25k pack, of course. These packs have some chance of being like good for you. I, again, didn't get a board, nor did I get a walkout. And in those instances, you just got to hope for one of the really expensive 80 to 82 rated cards. We did get Gamero, who isn't like hyper expensive. I was expecting a bit more out of him. He's got a lot of prestige in some regard. You know, he's worth, like, I thought he'd be worth about 4 or 5k. He was worth about 2 to 2.5k. So I took the coins from him and the coins from Caicedo, and that put us up to a nice amount. You know, that would have put me over 70,000. Fabinho about 85 to 88,000. So I'm sitting there, you know, okay, we need about 15 to 20k out of this pack. And I thought to myself, is there a chance that we can get it? And the answer was yes. So there was no board. Sorry, there was no walkout. Yeah, no walkout or board, should I say. So I skipped the pack. But in the pack, we got stupidly lucky once again to get Eder Militao. And he was worth about 22 to 23,000 coins. I had ummed and ahed about whether or not I should keep him and put him in my team and use him. You know, I've got loan De Jong, loan Hazard, a few other like loan icons and stuff that we could put together to use him. But no, I thought the smart thing to do here is to sell him on, get the coins, go and pick up that Fabinho, and at that point we'll be in a really, really good spot. And so yeah, that's where, when I said to you guys before we got some coins, that's where we got the coins from for picking up Pepe and Fabinho and so on and so forth. So going into some comments, guys, the first one is from Ben Davies. Ben, I feel like I remember your username from last year, so welcome back. Thank you for coming back. He says, hey, Nep, really loving the game at the minute. I'm not the best, but it's about fun. I just don't want them to ruin it with a patch. What's your opinion on it so far? I love the vids and hope all is well. I am actually having a lot of fun with FIFA 20. I definitely will say this is the best FIFA that they have produced in some years, in my opinion, in terms of gameplay specifically. There are still some issues. There are still some faults with the game. And I think one of the last comments, was that about it? No. Yeah, there's still some faults with the game. Most notably and most prominent, rebound goals. Keepers just don't really save anything at all. They are good. They're strong from close range, but there's a lot of rebound goals. I know a lot of people are having issues with a lot of input delay, and I am as well. You know, quite often shots aren't registering. Skill moves aren't registering, and I don't have an answer or reason for that, because the game itself feels smooth until you try to have a shot or something like that, and that's when it causes issues. So those two things are a bit of an issue. I think player switching is still a little bit of an issue, and I still think, although manual defending is good, and I like the fact that people have to manually defend, it makes it a lot easier to score goals. I don't like the fact that I still don't think you get rewarded for manually tackling people, as you see me get a rebound goal there. You know, you position yourself well, you put a tackle in, you should be more rewarded than you are, because manual defending is so hard. So yeah, although I'm having lots and lots of fun, I feel like this game needs a patch. I know there's a lot of people saying this is the best game, so don't patch it, but not patching it isn't the answer. Otherwise, what will happen is, as the game goes on, as Foot Champs comes and people find out more overpowered mechanics and people really start to get into the groove of how to just abuse the game mechanics, what will happen, as you see me rushing out of my centre back there, I've got to stop doing that, and he scores a nice goal off of that as well. Yeah, what will happen is people will start getting more and more and more frustrated with the game, and they'll start calling it a bad game and needs improving and this and that. So I think EA have got a bit of work to do with this game, but generally, this is a very well balanced game. It has the biggest skill gap I think we've seen in FIFA in some time. It is fun to play, and although I'm not winning every game, I'm very close to Division 4 now. I've got a few losses on the record. I've lost a couple in draft. I've lost a couple in rivals. I've lost a couple of squad battles as well. So although I'm not winning every single game, I'm really enjoying playing football. I think that's what we've got out of FIFA 20. There's no one style or one way to play FIFA 20 yet. Maybe it will come. Maybe it'll be apparent with a specific style of play or formation in the coming days and weeks. But right now, you can score goals from long range, from close range. You can score skill goals, even though skill chaining isn't that great. You can score finesse shots, driven shots, near post, far post. Like, you can play tiki-taka, you can play slow, you can play down the wings, you can play through the middle. There are so many ways to play this game that it makes it an enjoyable and just an enjoyable process of going into a game. You know, what happened in FIFA 19 very quick was, I'm going to go into a game, I'm going to try and hit time finesses. They patched that. Okay, now I'm going to try and hit scoop volleys and El Tornados, scoop volleys and El Tornados, scoop volleys and El Tornados. And it just wasn't a great experience, because you went into every game just ready and waiting to play the same way, the same mechanics over and over. But this year, I find that to be far different, and I find it to be far more enjoyable to be like, okay, I'm not going to score the same goals game after game after game this one. Okay, there's definitely a little more prominence on through balls and just breaking in behind the back line. But other than that, I think there are plenty of ways to score goals. And we see here Pepe, bang, what an addition to the squad he's been. Absolutely brilliant in front of goal with Pepe. Having him and Pukki up front, my attack for the first weekend league is pretty solid. I really like my team in general. I like my two CDMs. I like Torreira and Fabinho. The next thing for me is definitely to upgrade that back line. I need to replace Rudiger and Kepa for Alisson, and I will start with Joe Gomez, but I want to start working towards Virgil van Dijk as quick as possible, because I feel like he is going to be an absolute monster in the game this year. The next comment, guys, is from LL. He says, if the thin light bar in the middle at the top is white, it's a rare. If it's gold, it's a board. And yeah, it is. But there is also a way to tell before the doors open if it's a board or a rare. And that's by the lines that run to the door. They flash, right? If it's just a regular gold, they flash a little bit. If it's a board or better, they pop. They really like pop. But you can tell by the lines on the floor, the pace of the lines on the floor. When the doors open, you can tell by the lights on the top or the lights that pop on the side. If they pop on the first wall, it's just a rare. If they pop on the second wall, it's a board. You can also tell by the shade of one of the movements on the wall if it's a special card or not. And then obviously you can tell by the lights along the top, the orange lights, whether it's a walkout or not. So there's loads of ways to tell loads of things. Now, I got reissued pre-order packs. I don't know why. I don't know how. And again, with a big coin balance, you're probably thinking, wait, how did you get so many coins? With a big coin balance, we ended up hitting something nice out of these. I think a lot of you guys did as well. We got a board. It's not a walkout, but we got a board. It was Brazilian. It was left mid. It was Douglas Costa again. I already have him in the club, but he's tradable this time. But not only did we get Douglas Costa in this reissued pack, which again was really nice to have it, we got a beast 25k pack. I was really impressed with the content. So we've got Douglas Costa. We've got 84 Felipe, who's going to go into the club. But we've got Roussillon in there as well. He doesn't fit my squad right now. So I sold him straight away for like Douglas Costa for like, what, 25 or so thousand coins, 27,000 coins. And Roussillon for like 20,000 coins. So I just made like another 50k coins from those two packs. Again, I went onto Reddit. I saw a lot of people got reissued the 25k pack. So it's not like I'm in a minority here. This seems to be like a general thing. And yeah, it was nice because now we are building towards... I mean, I could pick up Alisson pretty much as soon as possible, really, because those two players sold pretty early. I've got a lot of stuff going on in the club. I've got about 50 or 60,000 coins on me right now, and probably about 150,000 coins in assets in the club that I could sell straight away. So we're in a really, really good spot in the club right now. And we'll maybe do like just a mini club tour at the start of next episode, just to show you where I'm at, what I've got, the players, and so on and so forth. So there you go. We're up to 57,000 coins there, but I did enter a draft in the meantime. Jack says, hey Nep, can you tell us the most overpowered skills move for an average FIFA player to use? For an average FIFA player, dude, I would recommend just the Ronaldo chop. It's been downgraded to a 3-star skill move, and the skill move itself, the chop itself, has been improved dramatically. Last year, when you would do the chop, it would like go away from the player. It would be quite heavy. You wouldn't really have great control over the ball or where it went. This year, once you do a chop, it stays really close and really tight to the player's feet, and it's quick. It's a quick animation. So I think the chop, the Ronaldo chop, is a really, really good way to just cut angles and make sure you get the open passes and stuff. And then last but not least, guys, we have got Matthew. He says, "Hi, Nep, I haven't played a single game of FIFA 20. I've only had the companion app, and I've got a full team. It looks quite good, and 25k. And that's brilliant. And I think you can see by my coin balance constantly going up as well. It's really easy to make coins at the start of every game cycle anyway. But this year, it's as easy as ever to make coins. Like, there's so much sells for so much. If you do the starter objectives, if you do the all of the early stuff, it's all good. So that, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.